Hello, welcome back to Sorare Assist. Adam here, and today I'm going to be picking my rare teams in this video. I've already done a video earlier today picking my limited teams, so check that out if you want to see those. And I've got another video coming today as well, guys, where I'm going to be picking my specialist, underdog and casual teams as well, so do check that one out. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, then sign up using the link below to get a free limited card and 13 common cards. Okay guys, let's get straight stuck into it then. So as I say, I'm going to be picking my rare teams in this video today. I've already done a limited video and I'm going to be doing a specialist and underdog video later on today, so watch out on the channel for that video too. Right, so first thing I like to do is look at the probabilities on Sorare Sharp here for the different tournaments. That helps me to decide which divisions I'm going to concentrate on first. So if we look at the Global All-Star Division 4 and 3, so we've got 5% chance in the 3 and 3.7% chance in the Global All-Star 4. You obviously want to put a team in the Global All-Star 4 anyway to try and get those thresholds, but it looks like I'm potentially going to be putting my better team in the Global Pro team out of those two. Challenger Europe is 22% chance in that one, so that's going to look good. That's probably going to be my focus by the looks of this. Under 23 team, I've not got under 23 goalkeepers, so I won't be entering that one. 11% in the Asia and 15% in the America. And there's not much chance really in terms of the specialist leagues. They are fairly new as well, of course. Right, so let's have a look at the Challenger Europe 4 then first. So this looks like this is going to be the priority here. Then I'm going to be doing my Champion Asia team because I've not got a rare goalkeeper for the Champion America after the injury to Brad Gazan. So I'll basically the Challenger Europe team. Then I'll move on to my Global Pro and then Global All-Star as well. Right, okay then. So let's get started. So go over to my team here. So as I say, I'm going to be concentrating on the Challenger Europe rare first. Right, now let's have a look what goalkeepers I've got then. So I've got Akinviv and I've also got Gilmhem as well for Spartak Moscow. Now I don't know if he's going to be starting this one or not. He's not been starting in the friendlies, although he has been coming on as a substitute in those friendlies. He's not been the starting one. Now I don't know if that indicates he's not going to be the starter in the upcoming season or not. He has just signed a long contract with Spartak Moscow. I think he's signed another 2 seasons with them. So you would have thought that he would have been told that he's going to get some football. And obviously he was fantastic when he was playing for Spartak Moscow before he got injured. So I'm certainly hoping that he does start. But obviously the obvious choice here is Akinviv for CSKA Moscow. So I'm going to put him in the goalkeeper slot there for this Challenger Europe rare team. Defender, again, easy choice here, Douglas Santos. Good to have him back. This is the 1 of 100 card as well, one of the first cards that I bought on Sorare. Midfield then, so I think this is again going to be another easy choice. Go with Ablayakov, who obviously links up with Akinviv there. Now up front I've only actually got Sobolov here, but I think he should start this one. I'm hoping he's going to start this game. He's definitely capable of getting some decent scores as well. If you look at the last few games that he had at the end of last season, he was doing fantastic. So go with him in the forward slot there. And the extra slot, I'm going to go with new signing here for Spartak Moscow, and that is Masaj Rybus. I think he's going to do really well for them. Should get some regular football as well in the defence. So that is looking good there. Captain, I'm going to go with Douglas Santos. I think that's an easy choice. He doesn't really need a goal or assist to get a fantastic score as well, this guy. So I'm going to go with him as my captain. As I say, it's really good to have him back in the team. I'm going to go ahead and save that lineup. So that is looking pretty solid to me. Especially if Sobolov can start. I think Rybus is definitely going to start this one for Spartak Moscow. He now plays for them. If he can get an assist to Sobolov, that would be brilliant. Hopefully Ablayakov can get a goal. Clean sheet for CSKA Moscow. And Santos just to play, and then he'll get a good score. So not too much to ask for, but I think it's definitely this team's definitely capable of getting a decent score in the upcoming game week. And the good news is as well, there's no Ajax stacks as well, which is also good news for the Challenger Europe division this game week. Right, so that's saved. I'm going to move on to my Asia team now, wasn't it? Was the next one in line in terms of the probabilities. So I'm going to go for my Asia Rare team. So goalkeepers then, let's see what we've got here. So I've just got 2 goalkeepers in the Asia division, and that is 2 copies of Dong Hyun, who's obviously been in fantastic form. He saved a penalty in the last game as well. Now, as this is the priority, this division, I'm going to go with the one with the most percentage for this team. I've got one with 4.5 and 1.7.5 percentage bonus there on their score. So I'm going to go with this one here, the 7.5% one. So defence, I've got Fukumura here. I think he's going to be the choice here. Still got faith that he's going to find his form for Sapporo. So I'm going to go with him in defence. Midfield, again, another easy option here. That's going to be Jin Ho. And up front, I've got Chu Young Wook here, which was a reward from last week. But I think I'm going to sell him. So I'm not going to be picking him in this team. I'm going to go with Min Kyo, I would have thought here. So I'm going to go with Min Kyo up front. And the extra slot, I think Kato could be an option. I think he's expected to start this game as well. Now, I don't know if Chu Young Wook is definitely going to start this game. And like I say, he is listed. So I don't really want to be playing him. Magoza, I don't know if he's starting this game either for Kobe. That's probably one to keep an eye on. If he does start for Kobe, then I'm going to obviously put him in my side. Kato looks the option here though for me in this particular game week. Nagato's an option, but I don't really want to pick a defender in that last extra slot there. I want to be picking a midfielder or a forward ideally. So I'm going to go with Kato in that final slot there. Now, I think this team looks pretty good. I'm going to go with Captain Jin Ho as well there. So yeah, this team looks pretty good on paper to me. I'm going to go ahead and save that. So now I'm going to go to my All-Star Pro team. Now the good thing about not having an American goalkeeper is that I can obviously now use the American players in my All-Star teams, which is always a positive. Right, so All-Star Pro then. So goalkeeper. Now, as I say, I've got Hulman, Jilman and Dong Hyun. But Jilman is not 100% sure to start this one, so I'm going to go with Dong Hyun in goal. Can obviously use Guilherme in my global all-star team. If I get the threshold in that team, that's still possible for players, then I'll be a happy man. Right, defender then. Again, I think this is another easy option. It's going to have to be Kai Wagner in defence. Midfield, got Lewis Morgan here who's looking good. Blanco as well is a really good option potentially. Lozano has now moved to Uruguay, unfortunately, so he won't be playing this match. That's obviously a non-eligible league, so that's not good. But in terms of the midfield then, I'm going to go with Lewis Morgan here. He looks the potential standout option, although Blanco is definitely tempting as well. So let's have a look at the forwards. So Jesus Ferreira here. He's obviously going to be a good option there. So I'm going to go with him up front. And the extra slot, I think it's going to have to be Blanco, you know. I'm going to go with Blanco in the extra slot there. Captain, Jesus Ferreira, looks to have a good fixture there. Capable of getting an assist and a goal, that sort of thing. So I'm going to go with him as my captain. So yeah, that team's looking pretty good to me. Go ahead and save that. Now this probably doesn't leave many for my All-Star Rare team. But there's still a hope of potentially getting the threshold if Guilherme does start. So it's going to have to be him in goal. Defender. Now Klassen, I don't think he's going to be starting this one. I've got Nagato here. Got Yamakawa for Kobe. I've also got Paulo Diaz as well. Paulo Diaz for River Plate. So he could be an option because he was a substitute in the last game, so hopefully he'll start this one. So I am going to go with Paulo Diaz there in the defender slot. Midfielder then, it's probably looking like Rusnak here, I would say. So I'll go with Rusnak in the midfielder slot. Forward, now I have got Magoza, but I don't think he's going to be starting this one. And I've also got Chu Young Wook, of course. Now I'm going to have to go with him. Even though he's listed, I'm going to have to go with him. I might have to unlist him just so I can play him in this game week, because I've got no forwards, especially with Real Madrid being injured and Magoza having a transfer. That sort of scuppered the forward position a little bit for me. Right, now the extra slot. So I've got Yamakawa here, Nagato. Aguila might start this one. He did well last game as well, and he actually started up front. So I think I'm going to go with Aguila here for Itchin United. So yeah, I'm going to pick him in that final slot. So looking fairly weak, this team, has to be said. It's not looking the best team. And captain then, I'm going to go with Aguila. If they do reach the one of the thresholds, I'll be happy with that outcome, to be honest. But I did want to put my best teams in the other divisions, because it looks like they've probably got the best chance of potentially picking up a reward. So that's that team done. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. So yeah, that is all the rare teams done. So let's have a quick look at them. Now this is a good thing about not having as many cards. It's easier to pick the teams. It's a lot quicker. So champion rare Asia then. So we've got Donghyun in goal, Fukumura in defence, Jinho's captain, and Min Kyu in up front with Kato for Sorare Saka. Challenge Europe rare team is looking really solid. We've got Akinviv in goal, Santos as my captain, Ablayakov in midfield, Rabus in the midfield, and I've also got Sobolov as well for Spartak, which is who Rybus now plays for as well. So I'm hoping Sobolov will start this one. I think he's the only slight risk. He should start though. He was scoring well last season. All-Star rare, bit of a team that's been put together with the leftovers really here. So Guilherme in goal, hopefully he's going to start that one. Diaz, again, hopefully he's going to start. Aguila's my captain, Rusnak in midfield, and Chu Young Wook, again, another one that I'm hoping is going to start this week. And the All-Star Pro team then, we've got Dong Hyung in goal, Wagner in defence, Blanco in midfield with Lewis Morgan, who both have good fixtures, and Jesus Ferreira as well as my captain. Now these players all look to have good fixtures here, apart from Dong Hyung, but that's maybe not a bad thing. Hopefully he can save a few saves and hopefully get a clean sheet as well away from home. That would be absolutely fantastic. But I think this team's looking really solid, which is the All-Star Pro team. So you never know, that could have a chance. Now I actually won a Tier 1 Rare in the Global All-Star Pro last time out, even though I didn't have a Super Rare card in the team. So if you don't have any Super Rares, but you have some quality Rare cards, still sometimes worth entering the All-Star Pro division. Okay guys, that was all for this video. If you did like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Not signed up to Sorare yet, sign up using the link below to get 3 limited card and 13 common cards. Let me know if you know any news about any of these cards that I've selected today, guys. If some of them are injured or not expected to play, do let me know in the comments section below. Good luck to you guys in the upcoming game week as well. And check out my Patreon, where I've got some regular scouting on there now, some written content by myself, plus pre-season scouting and all the transfer news as well. The favourable transfers that are going through with all the transfer windows open currently. Okay guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon.